Alright guys, so I know it's been, like a week or so since I even uploaded a video, but I got caught up with some rusted bolts and seized in on the rear struts, because my last video was the strut video of lowering the car. Well, I am working on another project now that I literally just finished maybe an hour or two ago, which I'm going to show you in a bit. But this is just a quick update video. It ain't going to be like 20 minutes long, but it's just kind of a little update video of basically how the car is going. I know it's getting a lot of interest. So I couldn't get those struts out right now. The weather has been really shitty, and I had one nice day to paint, so I painted some stuff. And I just had like one nice day to paint. I had yesterday was really nice too, but I had to prep it. And it took like a full day to prep. But I had to like literally use it, take advantage of that day. I can try and get the struts out another day when it's warmer, but just raining. I have all week. It'll be warm, just rain. So I can work on that. I worked a little bit here and there with it, but there's no big changes really, minus what I did today, which I'm going to show you guys to keep you guys updated on what happened. Now, what I did was basically, and I can show you when I go outside, um, I basically I basically changed the color, like I put the parts manifold, sanded it all down. I have the black manifold, the intake manifold, and I put the parts manifold just on a table and sanded it all down. Took out the injectors, the fuel rail, all that, and basically, I painted that. So that got painted. My valve covers, I had to take off the black valve cover because the other one I didn't like. It had too much lettering for me. I just like a flat valve cover that just said Mazda on it. It didn't have like 24 valve and so on all over it, and I didn't like that one, so I decided not to use the parts one for that one, but I used the parts manifold for green just because I don't know if I want it all green or if I just want black and green, like a black manifold with a green valve cover. So I wasn't sure. So basically, yeah, so I did that, and I can show you guys that. And I did the back valve cover, which wasn't painted before. I don't know if anyone really noticed because it's a lot of it's hidden, but with the green, it will really stand out if it's not painted because it's only a bit like corner of the back valve cover that pops out really. So I really didn't. So just know that it's not perfect on the back one, but the front one in the manifold, I did a really good job on. The back one, I didn't really care too much about. Didn't use much prep on it, just enough to make the paint kind of stick to it, and where it would have been seen, I took extreme care in where it would have been seen, like around the edge and stuff. And basically, it turned out really well. In the center, it's not perfect. It's not the way I want it. It didn't get full coverage, around the edge towards the back. But I wasn't concerned about that because that's not even going to be seen at all, no matter how a person looks at it. So I wasn't even worried about that. So basically, I changed the black. I'm going from black now, from a black valve cover manifold. And still not sure if I'm going with the green manifold or the black one. I'm going to go with the green one for now. But I'm not. But basically, I changed to the black, which I painted last year. And basically, go with the green one. So, yeah. So I'll show you guys that now. So yeah, so here is the painted stuff. I just finished painting this a couple hours ago. And it looks incredible for my paint. This is all done by spray can, and I literally can't even tell it's been done by a spray can because if you look at it, it looks like it's been done by a gun, like a paint gun, and it's smooth to the touch. It's dry to the touch. Like I can touch it, nothing happens. It doesn't really do anything to it. But I'm not going to install it for 24 hours just to make sure it cures and sets and sticks. Don't want to ruin it. But this is the front one. It turned out really good. Nice and shiny. Turned out amazing. Like I said, I like this bottom that doesn't have 24 valve written all over it. And just the Mazda put on it. So there's that. That's just the rail that goes in front here to the side. This is the manifold. Basically, this turned out amazing too. I mean, it's a little rougher, but it's hard to get these to completely, you know, go baby smooth. It is on some parts and it isn't, but it's all painted. I didn't slack off, didn't hold off on anything at all with it. I painted the whole thing, top and bottom, because I can't risk having just a little bit show, because I want this to be a show car, so I really can't risk it. Someone seeing it, and you know, so I painted everything, like even the bottom you can see is all painted, everything painted. Like the valve cover, like I said, this is the valve cover for the back. Like I said, you know, there's a little bit, you know, I didn't prep really well. There's like that and over there. Not perfect, but this is the back anyway, so I'm not worried about it. I just needed to get pretty much this part up here good. So that's all I really cared about is this part. And that's smooth, like this is smooth. I'm not too worried about, you know, the other spots. I just did it basically. Where it'd be seen, I took extreme care into doing that. But it turned out amazing. I still haven't pulled the tape off yet for the intake, and I still haven't pulled it off for any of the hoses. It's a close color to matching. I mean, it's a little darker, but I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, so there's that. I still got the black manifold that I pulled off already, which is back here. You know, that's all the way off. And when I did the black, I didn't paint underneath. So if you guys can see, I didn't actually paint underneath because my friend did it, and you know, they said that it wasn't going to be seen anyway. Like, as you can tell, like, it wasn't painted, so it wasn't going to be seen anyway. It wasn't a big concern. So yeah, so that was done. I still got the body kit here. Don't know why. Spare one, I guess. I even took off, like, you know, this was all painted black. I really should have wire wheeled this and made it all nice and smooth because it stuck to there, and I should have took more prep into this, but that is okay. And I'm going to be using these black fuel rails here, and I'll show you the finished product in another video. I'm going to be using these black fuel rails with the injectors and everything because they were already painted black, and I think a little bit of black on green instead of all green will, you know, do anything. I'm going to get rid of all these red hoses and put black, go back to the stock black ones because I heard some bad reviews on these silicone ones. So I'm going to be doing that. But a little bit of, you know, this little bit of black in here where you can see is really going to stand out in the green. So I plan on doing that. You know, I think it was just time for a change that basically I could change it a bit and go green. I really like the green. I think it will match the car. This is it so far. Nice and clean. You know, all this clean. This is it so far. It's not, I've been working slowly at it, took it all apart and been working really slow with it. But I can't be doing a lot of motor work right now. But this is it so far. You know, and I was going to paint the, this over here. I was going to paint the rad support thing, whatever this is, the top piece. I was going to paint that green, but I decided to leave it black because I don't want everything green. I want a little bit of black so it's not just, you know, because everything, like the whole engine bay was painted. Yeah. So I got to clean that up too. But yeah, so it turned out really amazing. Yeah, other than that, I got a hood to paint. I might gonna leave it black for a while because I'm gonna try and get used to like a carbon fiber hood. So if I just leave it black, I might, you know, start liking a black hood. I don't know because I don't plan on painting the carbon fiber one, so it's gonna be black, but a carbon fiber look. So I'm gonna try and get used to the black a little bit. So I might not paint the hood. I'm not 100% sure on it yet. But other than that, I got the clutch. That's another thing. I got the clutch done, fully bled. It has pressure to it now. It's engaging and disengaging, so that's done. But other than that, it's really just plug and play from now on, putting on the valve covers and putting everything back together. And hopefully I figured out the problem, which is this wire right here isn't giving signal, right, this wire right here isn't giving signal to the starter to start the car. So I'm just going to install a push button, which I'll do in a video and film it. And yeah, so I'll do that in another video. But that I think is my problem, because it should have started when I touched the screwdriver down here. It should have started the motor anyway, and the motor's not seized at all. Like, you know, so yeah, so that is my problem. So I'm just gonna run a push button. It's this wire isn't the problem, it's a relay or the ignition, but it's not giving signal to this. So I'm just gonna install a push button in another video, solve that problem, run it right to the starter. I don't know, I'll figure that out on how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna get rid of the key completely, or just be able to turn the key on and press the start button. But I will get this going. But I know it's the starter. I know it's a signal going to the starter. I did have the car to turn over, not fully turn over, but it started to turn over, and I let off. And it's because I put direct power to this, which is how I know it's that, because I put direct power to here, which engaged the starter to push over, and when I touched it, it tried to crank. So that's my problem there. So I figured that out, and I should have this car on the road within a month. So yeah. So yeah, guys, like I said, this isn't going to be a long video. I know it's over 10 minutes, but just me babbling on. But a lot of people wanted updates on the car. This is just a quick update video. It's not entertaining, but I just wanted to give an update. But for now, while that paint dries, I got 24 hours for that paint to fully cure and dry and set. So I can't install anything until that fully. I don't want to risk chipping the paint or scuffing it or doing anything. So basically what I'm going to do for 24 hours, to pass some time, not for the full 24 hours, but to pass some time, play some Xbox, play some COD, and upload this video. And yeah, so I will be uploading a new video pretty soon. But if you like this video, if you like the green and not the black, give this video a like and comment down below on which color you think is the best, that you like on the car the most. Just go back in my previous videos and look at the black if you're new to this. But yeah, so I think it turned out really well. Leave a like if you liked it. Comment down below, like I said. But also remember to comment. Just leave a comment on what you guys think, and make sure, if you're new here, to subscribe, tell your friends, share the video. And we'll be doing a giveaway soon, guys. I'm already at 71 subscribers, and it is amazing to even get there. I didn't think I would, but the channel's just going by so good. Not amazing as I want it to, but it's still better than I thought it would, honestly, and a lot of people are interested in this car. So, yeah, like I said, subscribe, comment below, and like this video. And that's all for today, guys.